Welcome to 6.4 Law of Sines and Cosines. First thing we need to do is understand what our lowercase letters and our capital letters stand for. So capital letters are our angles. So we have capital A, which is angle A, it's 87 degrees. Capital B, we don't know. And then capital C is 51 degrees. Well, lowercase letter are side lengths. And the way we name them is across from the letter they are. So across from capital A is lowercase a. Across from capital B is lowercase b. Across from capital C is lowercase c. So the reason we need to know this is here's the formula for law of sines. The question is we're trying to find BC, which is A, and here's our formula. It's lowercase a over sine of capital A, lowercase b over sine of capital B, and lowercase c over sine of capital C. Notice that all of the angle measurements are inside of sine, and all of the side lengths are on top. So we're just going to fill this information in. Well, A is what we're trying to find, so we leave that as A. Capital A is 87, lowercase b is nothing, capital B is nothing, lowercase c is 7, and capital C is 51. So we fill that information in. Now, we only want 2 of these fractions because we can't solve a proportion with 3 of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to eliminate one of them. And we always eliminate the one that has nothing in it, so none of the numbers. So we're going to eliminate b from this equation. What we're trying to do is we're trying to solve for a, so that's the only variable that should be in the equation. We're going to cross multiply here. 7 times sine of 87 equals a times sine of 51. And we're going to type this just in the calculator. Sine of 51 is 0.777, and 7 times sine of 87 is 6.99. To get a by itself, we're going to divide by 0.777. So 6.99 divided by 0.7777 is 9.0. So that is how long a is. So that's law of sines. Law of cosines, this is another law of sines question, so we're going to do another one of these. Same formula, we need to know that lowercase a is 27, lowercase b we don't know, lowercase c we don't know. We're looking for AC. AC is B. So when we fill in our equation, A is 27, capital A is 64, B is lowercase b, and then capital B is 86. We know nothing about the C's. So we ignore C completely. This is 27 over sine of 64 equals B over sine of 86. Cross multiply and solve. So we're going to do B times sine of 64 equals 27 times sine of 86. We'll type that in our calculator. Sine of 64 is 0.899. 27 times sine of 86 is 26.934. Again, we're going to divide by 0.8999, and we get 30.0. So that is the law of sines. Hopefully those 2 examples will help you there. Law of cosines. We don't so much care about the lowercase letters in this one. This one is just a formula where c squared equals a squared plus b squared minus 2ab times cosine of c. Sounds way worse than our law of sines, but it's actually the easier one. See, lowercase c is what we're solving for every time. A and b are just the 2 side lengths that we have, 30 and 26. Capital C is just our angle, 30. It doesn't matter about the letters in this equation because it just follows a normal pattern. So we got c squared equals 26 squared plus 30 squared minus 2 times 26 times 30 times cosine of 30. We're going to just type this straight in our calculator all in one swoop. Just type in 26 squared plus 30 squared minus 2 times 26 times 30 times cosine of 30 and press enter, and you should get 225.000. When you take the square root to get c by itself, we find that c is just 15. So let's see another example of this. In this question, our angle is 96, our 2 sides are 17 and 30, so we just fill in 17 squared plus 30 squared minus 2 times 17 times 30 times cosine of 96. Type that into your calculator, 17 squared plus 30 squared minus 2 times 17 times 30 times cosine of 96, and press enter. Remember, you're doing it all at once. Do not do it in multiple steps. This should give you 1295.619. We take the square root here and we get about 36.0. Okay, so that is the law of sines and law of cosines. Good luck on the practice.